Hi everybody, it's Professor Ted Stephenson and welcome to the Money Masters Arena Week 7 video. Don't forget to download the app at the App Store or get it on Google Play or go to moneymasters.com and sign up. We offer a free academy where you can have a guided path to financial literacy, and we also have the Arena, which is a free fantasy stock market where you can learn how to invest with a chance to win real rewards. Okay, so come on, let's get started and have a look at what happened in the past week. So on Friday, February the 18th, the S&P 500 closed at 4,349.67. That was down 0.7% on the day, and that was down 1.56% on the week. So if we look in the Money Masters Arena for the week tournament, the first place was Tired of Winning. They're up 10.27% on the week. User 1 up 8.36% on the week. And username Nobody was up 7.84%. Congratulations to the winners, the top three for week 7. So just looking at three selected sectors, this is one of the nice things that you can go into Koifin, the app, and have a look. One of the market dashboards is U.S. sectors, and you can select which sectors you want. So in this case, this week, I'm just clicking on a couple of sectors, which is energy, technology, and consumer staples. Consumer staples was the only sector that was up. Keeping an eye on energy these days, and particularly the price of crude oil. But in fact, energy sector for the week and the price of crude was down for the week. So if we just look at the S&P 500 and WT oil for the last month, from January 17th, 2022, to February 18th, 2022. We can see at the end of last week, on February the 11th, the WTI oil was closed at $93.10, and this week it closed at $91.49. So it was a little bit down on the week, and so we could see the XLE, the energy sector of the S&P 500 was also down, and indeed the S&P 500 was down for the week. If we look a little bit more closely, this is another nice thing I just want to point out in the Koifin app, is that you can also bring up the table. So this is just showing, a little bit of skills with regards to the charting. You can go and open up the table, and you can see, okay, yes, on Monday, on February the 11th, oil closed at 93.10. It closed this week at 91.49. We can see on Monday there was a high of $95. So this chart is just showing the week's oil, and noting the fact that you can bring up the table here and see the individual prices. Okay, a little bit of the story for the week. Indeed, the last couple of weeks, this chart is showing the S&P 500 from January 10th, 2022 to February 11th, 2022, which is 1 month. And the blue line is the S&P 500 price line, and the red line is the 200-day moving average. And so we can see last Friday was a very interesting day, because indeed on last Friday, the price line crossed the 200-day moving average from above to below, and that's usually a sell signal. And you can see that happen again this week on Thursday. The S&P price line popped back over the moving average and then back down on Thursday and finished below the 200-day moving average. And we can see in the last month or so, it's sort of been flirting back and forth. So crossing from above to below signal, sell signal, then back up, a little bit of a buy signal, back down, sell signal. So we're really moving up and down this 200-day moving average. And the 200-day moving average, we use it as a trend line, okay? So if you want to learn a little bit more, invite you to sign up for the free academy, moneymasters.com, and we cover a little bit of trading, technical analysis, types of charts, bar charts, in level 8 in the trading 103 module. Okay, carrying on, technical indicators, price-based indicators. You've got the moving average and the Bollinger Bands. This video is not covering anything about the Bollinger Bands. Upcoming videos, maybe we'll jump into more advanced level, but just wanted to indicate that price-based indicators, a moving average is a price-based technical indicator that we look at to look at some trend lines. Okay, so moving averages can be used to disregard short-term price fluctuations and smooth out the data set. Yeah, indeed, we can start to see a trend line. The concept of a trend is perhaps the most important aspect of technical analysis. Trend analysis is based on the observation that market participants tend to act in herds, and that trends tend to stay in place for some time. So a security or an index can be in an upward trend, a downward trend, a sideward trend, or no apparent trend. So if we're looking, this chart is looking at the S&P 500 for 3 years, from February 15th, 2019 to February 18th, 2022. And we can see here is the COVID time when it first hit, March, April of 2020. There was a big, again, this is the blue line is the S&P 500 price line. The red line is the 200-day moving average. But in this chart, I've added the 50-day moving average. Of course, the 50-day moving average is going to be closer to the price line. Okay, and so we can see that it's in general, on average, there's been a strong upward trend in the 200-day moving average. And then, as I mentioned, I put a box around what's happening just here recently, and we can see we're dropping from above to below the 200-day moving average, which is tends to be a bit of a sell signal. And that's why I've added the 50-day moving average. You can see, indeed, the 50-day moving average a little bit earlier. It's going to start trending down a little bit earlier than the 200-day moving average. But in this chart, we're looking at the S&P 500 for the year to date. So it starts at December 31st, 2021 to February 18th, 2022. So I've just blown up that last little section of that longer 3-year chart just to show the year to date. And so again, we have the blue line is the S&P 500 price line. The red line is the 200-day moving average. So as we said, it's kind of flirting from above to below, from below to above, from above to below. And this is just all in the last couple of weeks, okay? And if we look at the 50-day moving average, we can see that the price line crossed from above to below back on January 13th, okay? And that's why if we just go back to the previous slide, we can see that the 50-day moving average looks to start to be trending lower, and that's starting to appear a little bit in the S&P 500, this kind of back and forth. You know, if I'd have to make a prediction for the shorter to medium term, I would start to say that the technical indicators are indicating that the trend may be turning downwards, a little bit more bearish, okay? So I welcome you to go to moneymasters.com and sign up and join the Academy in the free tournament. Download the app at the App Store or the Google Play, and I hope to see you next week in the tournament. You can sign up for week 8 before Monday, February 21st. And this is Professor Ted Stephenson saying thank you for your time, and I hope to see you in the arena for week 8. Thank you, and have a great day.